Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever I'm in this beautiful world? Yeah, so I'm just kind of doing a review in my house. I away from the brewery and just wanted to do like a review of a beer I did. We'll be paneling up with a few people or so, however many people I can send it to. But this is Mr. Bill, and it's a New England IPA that was attributed to Beer Hounds Beer Reviews, or Beer Hounds now, Beer Hounds exclamation mark. But you can find it at Beer Hounds Beer Reviews. So it was a tribute for him. It didn't come out very good, I didn't think. So I went ahead the next week, or a couple weeks later, or a week later, I went ahead and got some more ingredients and brewed one called Brutta from Another Mutta, which is the same thing with Galaxy, but with a salad bowl of all these other hops that I had that I thought would go well together. I was just trying to get rid of some backstock, and I figured I would make it a little better, learn from my experience, because I put the hops in. I put 24 ounces in the high Krausen fermentation. It's an 11-gallon batch, 10.5-gallon batch, but still, it is a 7.7% ABV. So by BJCP standards, it was an imperial 8% plus is kind of the sought after range for a double, but a 7.7 will pass, and it was hella astringent. It was last night. I decanted it and then I mixed it up and poured the bottom over it, and that was a bad thing. I shouldn't have done that. So I'm gonna decant this while it's cold. It's not labeled. I made the labels tonight, but I have a couple that I wanted to set aside so I can do these reviews. So let me go ahead and pour this up. So you can see I've got the snap tin there. It's not the cat food top anymore. I pulled the softest one out of all of them, and that still gave me a hiss. And it's got some bubbles at the top, so it's filled to the rim. I mean, it was carbonated when I canned it. All right, these are 19.9, excuse me, a 16.9 cans. So yeah, pint point nine. Hard pour it. All right. So my light's a little dim, kind of dark in this room, but you can see it's a pretty murky beer. Underneath, you're getting a little more light shining through, but I mean, you can't see a shadow of my hand. It's totally dark. If I had a flashlight, I could show you, but yeah, it's just really. I wish I had my flashlight with me. In a natural lighting, or even outside in the sun, you get more of a lemon colored, kind of a lemon meringue look to it. It has cleared up a little bit on the bottom. You're getting that clarity, but head retention's fairly decent. It's holding a nice little head there. Poured about maybe almost a finger and kind of stopped at about a half and like just sitting around. So that's a good thing. Leaving a little lacing as I drop it over. You can see it sticking to the edge. Oops, sorry. Yeah, you can see that. So every sip, it's gonna be nice. It's going for the nose. Straight up peach. Okay, this has straight Galaxy all the way through it. So you're looking at peach and orange. Or citrus of any, like kind of a citrusy and then stone fruity peach. And I get that hardcore peach. I didn't get the peach before because I used a thiolized or a thiolized yeast from Omega, and that actually imparts a papaya and or a guava, passion fruit, and white grape flavor. And once you get past that and crash it a little bit, you can kind of finally get into the hops that you're tasting. And what it does it is when it does crash after about a month or so, I usually like to let them sit in my fridge for about a month, maybe 2-3 weeks maybe, and just let all the hops and yeast drop to the bottom, condition it up, because at first you're just getting all that yeasty, that guava, the passion fruit, the white grape, and you don't get really any of the hops. Thunder and lightning. But so this is This is really starting to give that peach off from the Galaxy. You do get a little bit of guava. You get a little guava, a little passion fruit, slight hints of white grape. I didn't use phantasm powder in this or anything. But very nice. Let's drink it. Cheers. That's mellowed out quite a bit. As long as you decant it and don't let the bottom stuff get into this, you're good to go. That bitter won't come to you. You'll get a green if you don't decant this can into it. For any of you on my panel, listen up when I send these to you. You get more of the orange citrus, kind of an orange, slight pineapple citrus. You get some of the guava comes through from the yeast that I use. You get that guava, passion fruit, little white grape. So that's still there in the flavors, where the aromas were giving out more peach. Peach and a little citrus, but Greenburn is gone. It's gone. If I was to, I'll do a little. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'll mix it up at the bottom, and it'll. Well, I'm serious. I got some left, and I'll show you how different it is. Orange though, I'm getting almost like a woodiness, like a woody character. Almost like coconut, like a nutty woody. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe the malts. It's straight up Pilsen, mixture between Pilsen, American two-row, and Maris Otter. A little carapils, and then flaked wheat, flaked oats. That's it. This time I put about 17.5% total flaked product into it. So about 7.25, 7.5% of each flaked oat, flaked wheat. And it really brought up the proteiny look to it quite a bit. It really made it hazier than all the other beers I've ever done. It's kind of zesty. As it warms up, I'm starting to get more orange, which is nice. That Galaxy, that orange marmalade kind of feel. Has a little bit of a dankness to it as well. A little slight, like, kind of hint of dank. It's sweet, but it's sour, so it's got a salinity. It's kind of a nice even balance. I used RO water in this, so with a New England water profile, higher chloride and sulfates. Less gypsum, more chloride. Calcium chloride. Yeah. So, yeah, good stuff. This is good. It's actually gotten a hell of a lot better. I would definitely want to say that I think it personally is kind of in the kind of the range of the higher good to very good. So probably like a 40-41. If you were to do bumpy scale. It does have a little of that green burn still as I get to the bottom. But watch, check this out. Stirring it up. See how it looks now. Let's put it all in there. Now it got it a little more milkier. Got thicker and muddy looking. Now check this out. Yeah, getting that burn, the sting down your throat. It's almost unpleasant. If I was to taste that, I would definitely have said it was like more of a lower good or a good, just because it's so unpleasant sometimes feeling that sting. And it's kind of astringent. You get the astringency, grapefruit rind, kind of sour, kind of astringency. That's why I say decant this beer. Don't go stirring it up. Check it up. Don't go stirring it up. But yeah, so anyone that gets this beer, I'll talk to you guys about it when it comes around. But that's that. That is the Mr. Bill New England IPA. I'm going to review the Brother from Another Mother here in a short bit, so stay tuned. Cheers.